The TikTok algorithm is changing in two big ways that have the potential to impact your content. In this video, I'm gonna outline what those changes are and who I think they impact. The new changes are outlined in the updated community guidelines that TikTok is set to put in place on March 7th. You can read them here. There's a link down below if you want to check it out for yourself. But I think these changes will affect two groups in particular, that being photographers and content creators who are repurposing their content across multiple platforms. So whether you're a YouTuber or an Instagram Reels-er and you're reposting your content to other platforms, you need to pay attention. The new guidelines read like this. Original and entertaining content form the core of the TikTok community. This is a bit ironic because TikTok is heavily based in trends that aren't really original. It's just kind of everyone copycatting one another. But they say to maintain the positive experience our users expect from the TikTok platform, unoriginal and low quality content is ineligible for recommendation. They're specifically talking about the For You page here. So you can post whatever you want, but TikTok is only gonna promote to the brand new audience content that is original. We consider content not original if it is imported or uploaded from TikTok, other platforms, or other sources including television, movies, or webcasts, and the user has not added new creative edits. Sometimes what people will do is they will re-upload their TikTok content with the watermark or grab it from another platform and re-upload it, let's say from YouTube, but then you don't reformat it for that vertical format, you leave it in that horizontal format with bars on the top and the bottom. They're saying that one indicator that the content is not original is a visible watermark, superimposed logo, low quality content includes extremely short clips, static images, and this is where I think it might affect photographers.
I am a photographer and I took this photo.
Some of the trends we've used in the past are, showing a static image and then putting some audio behind it. Now it looks like TikTok is really trying to move away from static photos to the emphasis on video. So if you are someone who is a photographer and you rely heavily on those really quick photo trends, you might want to think of other ways to integrate your content that is unique to you, whether that's a behind the scenes, talking about your photos, showing an edit, showing how you interact with your clients. There are dozens and hundreds of ways to be unique about your static photography content without just reposting photos as a video. A lot of creators from outside of TikTok, whether they're specifically from YouTube, have also jumped on the platform. And one of the things that I will see them do is take their horizontal video and simply repost it with the bars on the top and the bottom. I think TikTok is gonna get better at recognizing those and not pushing them out to the For You page or on the recommendation page. Another thing to consider is that the trend life cycle on TikTok is different than the trend life cycle on Instagram Reels.
Wow, you must have a real nice camera.
What often happens is content happens first on TikTok and then several months later makes its way to Instagram as a trend there, but then it ends up coming back because people will repost it onto TikTok. And I think the problem is that by the time it gets reposted to TikTok, it's outdated and TikTok sees that as unoriginal content. Now, this is very speculative, and if you are someone who creates content for multiple platforms, whether that's YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Reels, Facebook, whatever it is, it can be pretty exhausting when you have to make content specifically for each of those platforms. One of the things that I've been implementing lately is making a long form YouTube video, but then remixing it for my TikTok and sometimes my Instagram Reels. This video, for example, was a full Lightroom editing video that I walked through all of these edits and from start to finish, so it's very much in depth and you can see all the edits that I'm making. I could have simply clipped that and posted it to TikTok, but the problem is it lacks any context. Unless you're gonna watch the full 10-minute video, it's hard to understand what's going on. Instead, what I did is I re-recorded the talking head segment in a vertical format and then condensed it so that it was a 10 to 15 second tip based on the Lightroom edit I had done. So whatever content niche that you're creating for, think of a way to remix your content that is adding context that your viewers understand. One example is, let's say you do makeup tutorials for YouTube, and your typical format is, here's the product I found, here's all the details of it, here's the before of me applying it, and here's the after. And if that's an 8-minute long video, think, how can I clip segments of that and show that on TikTok? Maybe it's a 10-second clip of, I found this really cool product on Amazon, here's the before, here's the after, and you re-record a vertical talking head segment or an audio segment that you can then put over the B-roll that you already have from your long form content. Attention spans are much shorter on TikTok, and so typically the long form videos, even if you condense it down to a 3-minute video for TikTok, typically most people aren't gonna watch them unless they're super engaging. Anyways, I hope you found this useful, and if you did, make sure you hit subscribe so you're sticking around for the next video. And until the next one, peace.